Hello kids, welcome to e-learning. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about nouns. So let's get started. As we know, nouns plays a very important role in English grammar because they are the basic elements of a sentence. So what is noun? A noun is a word that names a person, a place, a thing or an idea. Here the idea means the thing, the thought which comes in your mind. Means a noun which you cannot touch, you cannot see, but you just feel it. So I'm repeating again the definition. A noun is a word that names a person, any person. It can be your father's name, it can be your name, it can be my name, it can be any teacher name. A boy, a girl, it comes in person. If I talk about a place where you can go, where you live. For example, I live in Patiala. So Patiala is a place. Then if I talk about a thing, we have so many things around us like table, chair, fan, LED, right? So this is a thing. So let's move to the next slide. So students, see the next slide. Here I categorize nouns into four. First, person, place, animal and thing. So you have 5 fingers. Let's categorize your nouns on this 5 finger. First finger is for person, second finger is for place, third finger is for animal and fourth finger is for thing and the fifth finger is for idea. So person, it can be any girl, any boy, mom, dad, grandma. Place like school, home, zoo, mall, garden, park, playground. Animal, any animal. It can be your favorite animal too, like dog, cat, frog, cow. If I talk about thing means book, flower, shoe, pencil. So I hope you are clear with the definition of a noun. Like what is a noun? Just see your 5 fingers. Yes, person, place, thing, animal, idea. And we categorize into 4 categories here. So I hope you understand the definition of noun. Wait, let's move to the next slide. In the next slide, this is a worksheet number 1. What you do on the basis of the definition, now you got to understand that what is a noun and how we categorize it. So dear students, what you're supposed to do, you have to make a separate notebook of English, or if you have any rough notebook of English, just take out the loose pages and make an assignment file, write it down there, English subject, and you will write the heading nouns and then you will write your subheading worksheet number 1. Here your question is, make a table of noun. This is the table like I have done. Same you have to make in your notebook. Make a table of noun and write its names in each category. Here category means your person, any 10 names of a person, right? Place in 10 places where you can go and enjoy with your parents, with your friends. And the third column is of thing. Any 10 things you can write like pencil, pen, eraser. And the fourth is your animal. Animal means any animal like horse, zebra, cow, anything you can write. I hope you are clear with the definition and the worksheet number 1. Okay student, let's move to the next slide. Here I am telling you types of noun. As we know the definition of noun, person, place, thing, animal, idea. Now there are various types of noun. In this we are going to discuss about 6 types of noun. The first one is proper noun. The first one is proper noun. So let's move to this. A proper noun. What is proper noun? Yes. A proper noun names a specific person. Here, specific means when I talk about a particular thing. For example, I'm holding a pen in my hand, but I don't know which color of the pen it is. If I hold a blue pen, that blue is specific color of the pen, right? So blue is a proper noun because I am specifying that I am holding a blue pen, right? For example, just take this pen. Now this is a red pen. Now I'm specifically saying that I am holding a red pen. This red here means a proper noun. So proper noun names a specific person. It tells you about a particular person like Mahatma Gandhi is the father of our nation. I'm talking about here the great personality of India, that is Mahatma Gandhi. So Mahatma Gandhi is the proper noun. If I talk about a place, I live in Patiala. Now I specifically saying that my city name is Patiala. So Patiala is a proper noun. If I talk about a thing, I have given the example earlier, that is about this red pen. I'm holding a red pen, so this red pen is a particularly, I'm specifying, this is also a proper noun. If I talk about any idea, as I told you, idea means the thing which you cannot see, you cannot touch, but you can only feel it. So it refers to the name of a noun. Now look at the three pictures here on this slide. The first picture is of cat. Now this cat, if I talk about a cat, it can be any cat. But if this cat is my pet, and I have given the name that Fally. So it's Fally, it's the cat name. So Fally is a proper noun. If I talk about this house, any house is there. But if I talk about White House, this White House is proper noun. And the third one is shoe. Any shoe it is. But if I take the any company name or brand name, that brand belongs to that shoe is known as proper noun. For example, Nike. So this shoe is of Nike company. So Nike is a proper noun. I'm repeating again. For example, take the example of your class. In your class, you have so many boys and girls. If I talk about boys that don't know which boy I'm referring here, because there are so many boys, बहुत सारे boys हैं और मुझे नहीं पता कि मैं किस boy की बात कर रही हूँ. But if I talk about a particular boy, for example, Gurnu, Ekamveer, like girl Nimrat, I am pointing towards particular boy or particular girl and taking the name of that boy and girl, that is called proper noun. जब हम किसी पर्टिकुलर बच्चे का नाम ले रहे हैं, क्योंकि हमारी क्लास में निम्रत एक ही है और मैंने एक ही बच्चे का नाम लिया, राइट? तो उस केस में वो क्या बन जाता है? प्रॉपर नाउन. अगर मैं गर्ल्स की बात करती हूँ तो बहुत सारी गर्ल्स हैं और मुझे नहीं पता है कि मैं किस गर्ल की बात करूँ. इन दैट केस दैट इज अ कॉमन नाउन. But here you should understand proper nouns means when you specifically speaking about that person. So I hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the another slide. Now this is one of the example of proper noun. You can see the picture of sheep here, students. In this, I have a sheep. Okay, I don't know which sheep it is. And her name is Shelly. Yes, I have given the name to this sheep is Shelly. So this Shelly is a proper noun because I have given the name to this. So I hope you are clear with the proper noun. So let's move to next slide. So our next slide is of common nouns. I hope you are all clear with proper noun. Common nouns means when you're talking about the general things. Means the general person like boys. मुझे नहीं पता कौन से boys है. Place. बहुत सारे houses है. हम अभी घर पे हैं. We are staying at home. हमारे घर के पास बहुत सारे houses हैं. अब हमें नहीं पता कौन सा house है. If I say कि my house number is 111 or that house number is 121, so that is a proper noun. लेकिन अगर मैं अब houses की बात करती हूँ, I don't know कितने सारे, that is a common noun. Like thing, like if I talk about pencil, okay. If I talk about pen, pen है. कौन सा pen है? Red है, blue है, I don't know. If I talk about red and blue, then it's a proper noun. If I talk about only pens, pens means it can be any pen, so it is a common noun. If I talk about an idea, idea again, that is abstract noun, which you cannot see, you cannot touch. So it does not refer to something specific. Now see this slide. There is a cat. Now I have not given any name. Cat कोई भी हो सकती है. मुझे नहीं उसका नाम पता. So this is only a cat. This is a common noun. Second, house. House. I have not given the name. So this is a common noun. Shoe. Shoe किसी भी brand का हो सकता है. It can be of any brand. Nike का हो सकता है, Puma का हो सकता है, Adidas का हो सकता है, any brand. But here I'm not referring which shoe it is, right? So I'm not referring, I'm talking generally. So in that case, this is a common noun. So my dear students, you are clear with common noun and proper noun. Let's take one more example of common noun. Then I will tell you what to do in the next. Common noun here, this is a sheep. I have not given the name to this sheep. Okay, I have given in proper noun Shelly. So if I say it is Shelly, then it's a proper noun. If I talk about it's a sheep, it's a common noun. So my students, now you have a worksheet number 2. 1 we already discussed. Now this is worksheet number 2. In this worksheet, what you're supposed to do, This is the box. In this box, there are several words are written. You have to read each word carefully and you have to circle the common noun and underline the proper noun. I'm repeating again. Listen to me carefully. You have to circle common noun, yes, and you have to underline proper noun. Common जो आम है, right? और proper जो particular है, specific है. So let's take one more example. It makes easy for you. First one is boy. Boy, कोई भी boy हो सकता है. मुझे नहीं पता क्योंकि मैंने उसका name mention नहीं किया in that case, right? So you tell me, it is common or proper? Oh yes, it's a common noun. Very good, students. Now ball. It can be any ball. I'm not specifying here which color and which ball it is. It can be of cricket, it can be of football, but I'm not specifically saying it. In that case, this is also a common noun. So students, you have to do this worksheet number 2 again in that separate notebook of English or in your assignment file. Yeah, your subheading is worksheet number 2. Okay student, let's move to our next slide. In the next slide, I'm going to discuss about concrete nouns. Concrete noun, nothing to get confused with it. It's just a noun that tells you about the thing that you can see, जो आप देख सकते हो, you can hear, listen, सुन सकते हो, you can touch, जिसे आप touch कर सकते हो, you can smell with your nose and you can taste with your tongue. Concrete nouns are those nouns that you can see, hear, touch, you can smell it and you can taste it. That is called concrete noun. It's just like I'm a person, I'm standing in front of you, I'm a concrete noun because आप मुझे देख सकते हो, मुझे सुन भी सकते हो, you can touch me also, right? So I'm a concrete noun. Your teacher, your father, your mother, school, that is a concrete noun क्योंकि आप उसे देख रहे हो, उसे टच भी कर रहे हो, स्कूल जा रहे हो, टेबल्स चेयर्स पे बैठ के क्लासेस अटेंड कर रहे हो, that is a concrete noun. So let's move to the next slide. Our next slide tells about abstract nouns. Abstract nouns are those nouns that you cannot see. जिसे आप देख नहीं सकते, you cannot hear, आप सुन नहीं सकते, you cannot smell it, you cannot taste it, you cannot touch it. It's just a feeling. Feeling of expressions. Expressions means आपकी emotions. जैसे आपको मम्मा प्यार करते हैं, your mother loves you, yes. जैसे मम्मा आपको प्यार करते हैं, आप feel करते हो कि yes, mama is in very good mood and वो मेरे को प्यार कर रहे हैं. तो जो love वाली feeling है, प्यार वाली feeling है, that is called abstract noun. Yes. For example, कई बार पापा गुस्सा हो जाते हैं. Yes, जब आप कुछ करते हो, misdoing है ना sometimes, तो parents gets angry and father gets angry. तो वो गुस्सा कर रहे हैं. But that angry, you can feel it. आप उसको feel करते हो, उस emotion को आप feel करते हो. So that emotion of anger is also known as abstract nouns. Love, you know, anger, excitement. For example, अब आपका result आया है. First of all, congratulations to all my students, dear students, that you have promoted to the next class. Best of luck for your next class. So, अब आपका result आया, आप excite हो गए, right? कि पापा ने कहा कि yes, मैं आपको gift दूंगा. तो वो excitement वाली जो feeling है, that excitement feeling is also called as abstract noun. So, students, I hope you are clear with abstract noun. Abstract nouns means feeling. Feeling means your emotion, right? Thank you. So next move to our next slide. That slide is worksheet number 3. Again, you will what to do in this. Read each noun below. I have written nouns below. You have to write it here कि what is concrete and what is abstract. इसमें concrete क्या है? Concrete मतलब simple noun जो आप देख सकते हो, touch कर सकते हो, smell कर सकते हो, taste कर सकते हो, right? और सुन सकते हो. Abstract means सिर्फ feelings है जो आप feel करते हो. That's it. Okay? My first one is peace. Here peace means शांति. शांति से बैठना, शांति रखना, calmness. Of course, इसको हम फील कर सकते हैं. हम पीस को देख नहीं सकते, हम उसको टच नहीं कर सकते, है ना. सो इन दैट केस दिस इज अ एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन. ये क्या है? एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन. विजडम. विजडम इज रिलेटेड टू नॉलेज. जब हम किसी नॉलेज की बात करते हैं, नॉलेज क्या करोगे? फील करोगे, क्योंकि वो माइंड में है, राइट. सो इन दैट केस दिस इज ऑल्सो एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन. स्कूल. स्कूल में जाते हो, यस. टीचर्स का इंटरेक्ट करते हो, यस. प्लेग्राउंड में खेलते हो, यस. चेयर्स पे बैठ के अपने लेक्चर्स को अटेंड करते हो, यस. तो स्कूल एक ऐसी प्लेस है जहां पर हम सी, हियर, अपने 5 सेंसेस को फील कर सकते हैं. इन दैट केस school is a concrete noun. Is a concrete noun. So students, I hope you are clear with this worksheet number 3 and you are able to do this worksheet at home. So let's move to our next slide. Okay student, let's move to our next slide. Collective nouns. Here the word collective means the things when you talk about a thing in a group. जब आप किसी group की बात करते हो. If you remember, in my class, I always say to you that don't give me answers collectively. What does it mean? It means मुझे answers एक साथ होके मत दो. I always told you in the class, give me answers separately or raise your hand. And you are really following me in that class. Yes, because you are good students. Yes. So in that case, collective nouns here means the noun which tells us that about a group. जब हम किसी ग्रुप में बात करते हैं. अब क्लास में है, ऑफ कोर्स क्लास में हम बहुत सारे बॉयज हैं, बहुत सारी गर्ल्स हैं, एंड वी सिट टुगेदर. इन दैट केस क्लास इज आल्सो बंच. यू हैव सीन ग्रेप्स. ग्रेप्स हमेशा क्या होते हैं? वो बंच में होते हैं, वो कभी एक एक सिंगल नहीं होते हैं. इन दैट केस दैट इज आल्सो कलेक्टिव. इन दैट फैमिली सब एक साथ रहते हैं. देन ग्रुप एंड पैक. So I hope you are clear with collective nouns. For your better understanding, let's move to our next slide. So this is one of the example of sheep again. Here, in the first example of proper and common noun, I have shown you one sheep, but here there are so many. यहाँ बहुत सारी दिख रही हैं, right? Suppose it entered into a group of sheep. अगर यहाँ पर बहुत सारी sheep हमें group में नजर आ रही है, तब हम इसे collectively क्या बोलेंगे? Flock of sheep. What we say? Please speak again. Flock of sheep. Yes students, very good. We always say flock of sheep. So for your better understanding, I have made this slide. In this I categorize collective nouns according to the people, animals and things. If I talk about the people, how we say, if I say like actors, so many actors, how we can say in collective? A cast of actors. If I talk about the things, like a bowl of rice. If I talk about animals, then I can say that a kennel of dogs. So this is for your better understanding. What you're supposed to do, you have to read each things clearly and learn it properly at home. So this is your worksheet number 4. What you have to do in this, match the collective noun to the noun it goes with. Here are the numbers from 1 to 10. You don't crisscross here, you just have to do the numbering. आपको numbering करना है, crisscross नहीं करना है. You have to read the first, a bowl of, it can be a bowl of pizza? No. It a bowl of rice? Yes. So you will write here number 1. A bouquet of. Bouquet of what? Pizza? No. Rice? No. Flowers? Yes. A bouquet of flowers. So you will write here number 2. So in this manner, you can solve this worksheet at home and do this worksheet in your English notebook. So dear students, I hope you are clear with collective noun. Collective noun means when we talk about a thing which is collective, जो एक साथ होती है, जो ग्रुप में होती है, एक से ज्यादा लोगों की जब हम बात कर रहे हैं, जो मान लो एक बच्चा है और एक के साथ 5 स्टूडेंट्स और हैं, यानी 6 हो गए, हम एक ग्रुप की बात कर रहे हैं. In that case we always say collective noun. So let's move to our next slide. Okay, my next slide is material noun. This is very easy. We already done in the previous types of nouns. Material means a thing. Thing, it can be any. For example, this is a red pen. It's a thing. It's a material. किससे बना ये? It made up of plastic. ये प्लास्टिक से बना, तो प्लास्टिक क्या है? मटेरियल नाउन। क्लियर? मान लो चेयर है आपके घर में, टेबल है, टेबल और चेयर किससे बनता है? वुड से। यस बॉयज, आपको बैट बहुत पसंद है क्रिकेट में, तो बैट किससे बनता है? वुड से। तो वुड क्या है? मटेरियल नाउन। क्लियर? So material noun is a word which is used for a material or a substance or any ingredient or things जो उनसे बनती है, right? जैसे मामा है, केक बना रहे हैं घर पे बैठ के, right? Because we all are staying at home with our parents. मामा केक बना रही हैं, अब केक बनाने के लिए what मामा needs? मामा need water, material, तो water क्या है? material noun. मामा need milk, तो milk क्या है? material noun. यानी किस चीज से कौन सी चीज बनती है वो हमें हमेशा काउंट करते हैं हम उसको मटेरियल नाउन में. फॉर एग्जाम्पल गोल्ड, सिल्वर. सी आई एम वेयरिंग दिस रिंग इज मेड अप ऑफ सिल्वर. तो ये सिल्वर से बनी है, सो सिल्वर इज ऑल्सो अ मटेरियल नाउन. हियर वाटर, मिल्क एक्सेट्रा. सो लेट्स टेक वन मोर एग्जाम्पल. चेयर. चेयर किससे बनती है? वुड. कार्डबोर्ड. आपका घर जो हाउस है वो किससे बनता है? ब्रिक्स से, सीमेंट से. तो ये क्या है? मटेरियल नाउन. नोटबुक है आपके पास या बुक है, उसमें क्या है? पेपर. हैंडबैग किससे बनता है? लेदर से. तो दैट इज ऑल्सो अ मटेरियल नाउन. सी दिस कप मेड अप ऑफ प्लास्टिक. See this pen in my hand made up of plastic. So plastic is a material noun. So let's move to our next slide. So this is your worksheet number 5. What you're supposed to do, there is a box. This box is called your hint box. From this box you have to choose the correct word and filling the blanks. In my first, the bat is made up of dash. Bat किससे बनता है? Cricket bat. Bat से? No. Wood. Yes. So you will write here wood. Second one, the pen is out of dash. Pen is out of dash. What? Pen से क्या निकलता है? इसके बीच में क्या है? Bat, wood, phone, plastic, no. Water, no. Cake, no. Jug, no. Table, no. Ink. Ink, yes. Ink is the correct answer. So in this way, you do this worksheet at home. If you find any problem, any doubt, you may ask me or you can ask to your parents for guidance. If you find any problem in reading, just ask to your parents. So dear students, let's move to our next slide. Okay students, now we have completed nouns definition and the types of nouns with all worksheets. This is the practice session. So are you ready with me? Yes. So let's practice some nouns here. My first sentence. Bobby walked to the store late yesterday. What type of noun is store? Yes, students, please tell me. I'm talking about a store here. ये store कौन सा store है? क्या मैंने store का कोई नाम दिया? No. So tell me, it is a proper noun, or it's a plural noun, or it's a common noun? Yes, students, please tell me the answer. Yes, it is a common noun. That's great. Very good. Now let's move to our next slide. The committee met at noon. Here the committee word is when there are group of persons जो एक कमेटी में जाते हैं. जैसे स्कूल में हमारी बहुत सारे टीचर्स मीटिंग करते हैं, राइट? ऐसी कमेटी होती है, उसमें बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं, मीटिंग होती है. मतलब वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट अ ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल हियर. ठीक है, आपको वर्ड में क्लियर कर रही हूँ कमेटी का मतलब क्या होता है. What type of noun is committee? अब मैं कमेटी की बात कर रही हूँ कि इट इज अ प्रॉपर नाउन, कलेक्टिव नाउन, कॉमन नाउन. Yes students, now it's your turn. Just think in your mind and tell me. Think, come on. Yes, committee is a collective noun. That's correct. Now in the next slide, He read only one book last week. Now here I am asking to you that what type of noun is a book? यहाँ जो book है वो कौन सा noun है? Singular, plural, common. I'm here referring about book. कोई भी book हो सकती है. Any book. I don't know. Even you also don't know. Yes, it's a common noun as well as singular noun. That's correct. If I say the book is of Disney, the book is of Disney Elsa, and the book is of Dragon, so I'm referring a particular book. But here I'm not referring any particular book. मैंने किसी भी book की बात कर रही हूँ और books तो बहुत सारी होती हैं. That's why it is a common noun. If I talk about a particular book, like this is a princess book, that princess book is a proper noun. The team has a game on Saturday. What type of noun is team? When we talk about team, the first thing comes in your mind. Team किस game में होती है? Cricket? Yes, it's a team of 11 players. क्या cricket एक person के साथ खेला जा सकता है? No. It's a team of the persons, right? Team means जिसमें players होते हैं और वो एक से ज़्यादा हैं. When we talk about more than one thing and we talk about a group, in that case, you tell me it's a proper noun, it's a collective noun, or it's a plural noun? Yes, it's a collective noun. That's correct. So students, now this is the last worksheet of your nouns, at worksheet number 6. In this worksheet, what you're supposed to do, have to complete the following with proper nouns. In this, first, your name. You will write your name here, write your school name, teacher's name, city name, your country, your language, your favorite festival, your favorite movie, favorite chocolate, favorite actor, favorite day, favorite month, and the day on which you born. But the most important thing that you must remember is that it's the proper noun. And proper noun is always starts with capital letter. जो proper noun होता है, जो first initial होता है उसका word का letter का वो क्या होता है capital. जैसे मैं बोल रही हूँ गुरप्रीत, मैं proper noun हूँ, मेरा जो गुरप्रीत का G है वो मैं small नहीं लिखूंगी. Why? Because it's a proper noun. That G should be capital. Like your name, for example, you are writing your name here, Gurnoor. Your name here, Kamaljot. In that case, that Gurnoor, G should be capital. In Kamaljot, K should be capital. If I talk about Sovereign, that S should be capital. So just remember, when we talk about proper noun, the first letter is always in capital. So students, in this my session of noun is completed. I hope you understand the definition along with its types, and you have to complete these all 6 worksheets in your notebook of English, and you have to make assignment file of this. For your better understanding and for better reference, I will send this PPT to you also. You can see the PPT and do your work properly at home. So stay home and stay safe and enjoy with your family and live with your family and stay healthy. Thank you and thanks for listening me so patiently. Thank you.